Hi guys, welcome to my channel where we talk about everything from tech to films and all the fun stuff in between. I've recently posted a video about Google's latest flagship phone, the Google Pixel 4. Now that it's been a few days since we have the Pixel 4 and we had time to go through the specs, watch the demos and learn about its shortcomings, which there seems to be a few. So let's go through them. First up is that design. The design trend of that almost full screen started with the iPhone X in 2017. Since then, manufacturers have pushed the boundaries, and I really like what Samsung has done recently with its Infinity O displays. Apple, that started the trend, however, seems still to be stuck in 2017, as it hasn't done anything to reduce that notch on its phones in 2019. And Google pushes this even backwards with that huge bezel, making the Pixel seem somewhere like it's from 2015 and not 2019. Next up is battery. Seems like last year's Pixel 3 had a bigger battery than this year's Pixel 4. The smaller phone, not the XL versions. Now, better software and processors are definitely going to make up for this, but this year's Pixel 4 includes a display that refreshes at 90 Hz. Now that paired with a smaller battery is definitely going to be a concern. We'll have to wait and see how this phone works when we get our hands on it. The Pixel 3 also had huge bezels in the top and the bottom compared to other phones that came out last year, but that was to accommodate those amazing front-firing dual speakers. But the Pixel 4 gets rid of them, and instead you get dual bottom-faced speakers. This really seems to be a downgrade, especially when that phone still keeps the huge top bezel. Next up is cameras. The Pixel 3 was the king of smartphone cameras last year. What Google achieved with its single lens at the back and dual lenses in the front was truly amazing. However, this year the Pixel 4 gets rid of that second lens in the front. Not sure why you changed something which was so good last year. The single lens on Pixel 4 still gets a 90-degree field of view, but why downgrade something which was so good last year? Just another thing, the rear now gets dual cameras. One is wide and the other one is telephoto. So Google opted for a telephoto lens instead of the ultra wide lens. Also, this telephoto lens only has 2x zoom. Next up is the processor. The Pixel 4 doesn't get the latest processor from Snapdragon, which is the 855 Plus. Some Android phones already use this, but the 2019 Pixel 4 is still using the slightly older 855 processor. Now this next one is a huge downgrade. One awesome thing which Google offered until the Pixel 3 phones is that unlimited cloud storage for all your pictures. This year, they get rid of that and only offer 3-month subscription to Google One service, which gives you 100 gigabytes of storage. So all you Pixel 3 guys, guess you should hold on to your phones as long as possible. Finally, let's talk about that huge notch, the tech inside it and its massive implications/restrictions. Beside the camera lens and sensors, that huge front notch also gets Google's radar tech. This allows you to use air gestures to control your phone. And the huge downside of this is that it is classified as military tech in several countries like India. And the phone is not going to be sold in those countries. So it's like there is over 1 billion people where this phone will not be available for, especially in markets such as India where Android phones are hugely popular. I mean, this radar tech looks cool, mainly for the face unlock feature where it's very convenient and it's fast. But the rest of hand gestures, where you can change the track which you're listening to or silent the phone, are these really that killer features that you choose over something like alienating over 1 billion people? Didn't Samsung already do these air gestures like a few years ago? And looking at the demos, especially by tech gurus like Marcus, it seems like these air gestures are a hit and a miss, and they don't work all the time. So all these seem to be quite a few set of bad decisions made by Google this year. And especially when the Pixel 4 was meant to compete with the iPhone 11. But if you look at it now, the iPhone 11 is cheaper, gets extra cameras, has got the latest processor, it hasn't got that huge front bezel, and it is available worldwide in several different colors. This seems like a no-brainer. Apple wins this hands down. So those are the shortcomings of the Google's new phones. What are your thoughts about this, and what phone is going to be your preference this holiday season? Please share your comments below. Also, please do subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you can be up to date with my videos. And I do really have some interesting stuff planned next. So see you in next video. And as always, thanks a lot for staying until the end. Bye for now.